Good afternoon. Thank you. Now, right off the bat, the Federal Republic of Somalia would like to categorically state that it condemns Russia's invasion of Ukraine. We believe that this is a deliberate and premeditated move to try and shift global attention from the war that really matters, us versus boobs. Somalia assures the great people of Ukraine that it stands with them in this very difficult moment. Suffice to say, Somalia has seen a lot of wars since its existence. From colonization and fighting wars with countries that are now NATO heavyweights, such as Britain, France, and Italy. To date, Somalia is still in wars with local insurgent militia, Al-Shabaab, America, and Kenya. Well, with Kenya, it's a bit of a toxic relationship. The sex is great nonetheless. When it comes to countries that hate or would want to bomb Somalia, it's kind of like R. Kelly victims. We only know a few, but there's a bunch of others out there waiting for the right moment to use #MeToo. That said, Somalia could give Ukraine a couple of pointers on how to deal and cope with wars. Number one, completely ignore that you're in a war. Just go about your day serving vibes, wearing Arsenal jerseys, and eating bananas. Or number two, go to a neighboring country, start a minority community, open gas stations, and sell curtains. It works for us all the time. While the Republic of Somalia hears and empathizes with Russia's concerns over encroachment by NATO, we believe that starting a war with Ukraine is not the answer. That said, by virtue of being the de facto OG nation of the world, Somalia, the Federal Republic of Somalia, hereby orders Russia to immediately withdraw its troops and cease military operation in Ukraine and around its borders. The Republic of Somalia warns Russia that if it continues its invasion of Ukraine, it will soon come to realize that its biggest threat is not NATO, but rather NATO. We are aware that Russia has intensified military operations in the Atlantic Ocean, and subsequently we order President Putin to cease his naval theatrics or face dire consequences. It is no secret that Somalia's naval prowess is known and revered globally, so much that Hollywood made a movie about them. Captain Phillips, Mr. Putin, this is not a joke. Ask Tom Hanks, he'll tell you. Oh, he'll tell you. Look at me. I'm the captain now, and this ship is going back to Mother Russia. While Somalia feels particularly sad for Ukraine that NATO is not doing much to help them, it is not surprised. NATO is like those customer service desks in government offices. They look nice and serious, but they don't work. They're pretty useless. They're just there to add atmosphere in the workplace and to beat ISO compliance. As a country, we feel it's a little hypocritical that America spoke out against Russia's bombing of Ukraine, while it literally conducted an airstrike in Mogadishu, Somalia, 5 days ago from today. But Somalia is not a narcissist and will not try to make this about us. Now, Somalia would like to warn Ukraine to be very skeptical and careful when accepting humanitarian and political favors from America, because America's foreign policy is a lot like contracting an STI. It's always a fun time when you're getting it, but it ends with a lot of shots fired. We've seen it in Iraq. We've seen it all. We've seen it in Iraq, Somalia, Yemen, and Syria. We know that Mother Russia and Uncle Sam have been low-key beefing for quite a number of years, and it's a shame that they are both using Ukraine as a pawn to advance their personal positions. However, the Federal Republic of Somalia would like the great people of Ukraine to take solace and comfort in the fact that Zaddy Somalia is here to de-escalate the issue. Thank you, and may God bless Somalia and its two allies. Well, no, just Somalia. Thank you.